In this video, we are going to discuss about how to program the advanced product searching process, including pagination. In the previous video, we discussed the design of the advanced search product page. So in this video, we are going to discuss the searching process and including the pagination. So already we have discussed about pagination in detail. So here I will give a slight explanation about pagination and mainly focus on the advanced product searching process. So first of all, I will show the design of the advanced searching page, and then we will discuss the code and the relevant process. So here this is my home page of my e-commerce web application. So here I will click on the advanced button and it will direct to the advanced search page. So here in the advanced search page, we can search the product from a keyword or by a category or by a brand or by a model or a condition or color or from price from to price to. That means we can select a range of price of a product within the products, not a product within the products. For example, we can check the now here category mobile phones and check the price from 10,000 to 1 lakh. Then the relevant mobile phones will be displayed here in the view area. Now here nothing is here I have not searched anything, so no items. This is the default design if any products are not searched. So this is the default design for if the products are not searched. So here we can sort the products by price low to high, price high to low, quantity low to high, and quantity high to low. So in the sort by process we will discuss in a different video. Now in this video we will discuss the process of the how to search by category, brand, model, condition, color, price from, and price to. So we can search individually or we can search by multiple selections also. So we will move on to the code. So I will first of all show the design code of the advanced search, and then we will discuss the JavaScript of related to the advanced search code, advanced search, and we will then discuss the advanced search process. So here this is my advanced search design, and here I have include the header PHP file and footer PHP file to show the header here, the session. This is my header and this is my footer. So I have created the design in two different files to access it easily in each page which I design in my e-commerce web application. So we will not talk it detailedly about it. We will focus on the advanced search part. So here I have given the title advanced search, and here for this search field I have given the ID T, and for the search button I have given a function advanced search with the on click event and send the value 0. That means the page number value 0. So if I click the search button, this function will start and the relevant process will happen. So here I have required the connection PHP file which will be needed for our search process also, and I will show you the connection PHP file and give a slight idea about it. If you want to have the detailed knowledge about the connection PHP file, please do watch my previous video. I have discussed detailedly about the connection PHP file. Now I will show the connection PHP file. This is my connection PHP file. Here I have created a class database and set up a connection, a new connection where the local host is mentioned and the username of our database server. Here you must mention your database server password. For security reasons I am not displaying my database server password. Here the database name and the database server port. And here I have created a static function IUD for insert, update, delete purposes. So here I have created a search function for search purposes. That means for searching the queries to obtain the result set. So here return must be a result set. So result set means row by row. Here the return must be row by row. The data which we obtain from this search must be row by row result. So that's all about the connection file. We will move on to the advanced search part. So here we have given an IDT for the input field, that means for the search field, and here for category I have given IDC1. Here I have loaded the categories available in my database, the eShop database, and for brand I have given the ID B1, and here I have loaded the brand in from which are available in my eShop database, and here I have given ID M for the model, and here I have loaded the model which are available in my eShop database, and here I have given the ID C2 for select condition, and here I have loaded the available conditions in my database, and here I have given an ID C3 for selecting the color, and here I have loaded my all the colors available in my database, and here I have given PF for price from, the IDPF for price from, and IDPT to price to, and here I have given the value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the relevant sort options. For sort by, I have given the value 0, and for one value for price low to high I have given value 1. For price high to low I have given value 2, and for quantity low to high I have given value 3, and for quantity high to low I have given value 4. And that's all about the design. Now we will talk about the JavaScript file. So here's my function advantage, which is started by when clicking the search button in this design. So here if I click search, the products will appear. Now here I have not searched by any conditions, so here all the products will be shown in my view area. So the function here, I have received the page number as X. So here I have taken the relevant IDs with the relevant variable names, and here I have here I am sending the relevant variable, that means the relevant IDs to the server side using the using a form, because we must create a form, because we are sending it is in the post method, so we need to create a form. So this text here, this text holds the ID value of T. So the relevant variable name holds the relevant ID value, and these are the form names. So here in the server side we are accessing the relevant IDs using the form name. So for IDT here we are in the server side we are accessing it as T, and for ID C1 we are accessing as CAT. So likewise the relevant IDs will be called by the relevant form names. Here I have created a new XML HTTP request and check whether the ready state equals 4 and status equals 200, and here I have created a response text from the server side, and this part we will discuss after discussing the advanced search process. And here in the open method I have mentioned we are sending it by the post method to the advanced search process.php file and using the ajax method. If it's true, it's ajax method. And here we are sending the F, that means the form. We are sending the form. So now we will move on to the advanced search process. So this is my advanced search process. So here I have required the connection PHP file to access the database. So here I have obtained the relevant form using the post variable, post array, $post array. This is an associative array of variables passed to the current script via the HTTP post method. So here I have received the search text as T, category cat, brand B, model MO, condition CON, color COL, from PF to PT, and sort S. So here I have created a parent query, select all from product, and here now we can assign extra parts when needed to this parent query by concatenating and assigning to it. We must concat and assign. So here I have given the status value as 0 because this dollar status will be needed when selecting multiple conditions. Now if a single condition is selected, then the status is 0. Now if there is a multiple condition already selected, that then it's a status equals 1. Now here there no results because here I have selected the category laptops. No, in laptops there are no iPhones. Now if I mobile phones, there are iPhones. So status affects when the condition, how the conditions are selected. Now if sort equals 0, that means if it is mentioned here like sort by, that means nothing is selected in here. Here nothing is selected. If the sort equals 0, then we are checking if empty. If the search text, that means here if it is empty, and if it is empty, I have assigned a query where title like search text. We need like search text. We are not checking whether equal. It must be similar to the search text. Now there sentence case wise it may be improper when searching, so we are using the keyword, or the we are telling like means a wildcard, SQL wildcard. So we are using like to search the text. Now we are assigning status 1 because now we have searched now if we have searched we have searched something in the key search field. Now after searching we must assign the status 1 because now the field is not empty. The field is not empty. Now here select category. Now here no fan in. Now here fan will there because nothing is selected. Now here the status now becomes 1 because we have entered fan. Now if category not equals 0 and status equals 0, I have assigned the query as where category cat ID must be equal to the category selected from the advanced search page. So and I have assigned the status 1. Else if the category is not equal 0 and the status equals 1, then I have used and category equals category ID, because now already something is selected. So if something is selected, we are using and the relevant column name and the relevant ID. Yes, the relevant ID. But if nothing is selected, we are using the SQL statement where category ID equals category in the advanced, that means the which we selected from the advanced search page. Now here I have used the $PID equals 0 because we need it for selecting brands and models from the advanced search page. So here I have created the variable PID equals 0, and here if brand not equals 0 and model equals 0, that means a brand is selected and model is not selected. A brand is selected. Now here a brand is selected. Here a brand is selected and model is not selected. So this is the condition we are speaking about. The condition we are now speaking about is a brand is selected and a model is not selected. So if this condition becomes true, then we are creating a result set, database search, select all from model has brand, where brand ID equals brand. So we are selecting the all from the model has brand table, where the brand ID must be equal to the brand we are selecting from the advanced search page. And we are obtaining the model has brand num and model has brand rs num rows. Here we are obtaining the result set as num rows. We are obtaining the result set as num rows. and here we are creating the array $PID array. We are creating an array, and we are using a collect all relevant product IDs. Here we are collecting all the relevant product IDs. That means the relevant brand IDs. Here we are collecting the relevant brand ID. So while module has brand data equals module has brand arrays, fetches out. That means remove a row and take it. So here we are removing it and assigning it to the PID array. Here the module has brand data equals to the rows we have fetched from the database. So module has brand data's ID we are assigning into the PID array. Now here we are assigning the brand ID to the PID array we created here. Now we are checking like this, building the query with enclose. Here we are checking if empty PID array. If the brand ID is equals 0, we are checking, and if the status is also 0. That means now here nothing is selected. The brand is not selected, and nothing is selected. Basically here nothing is selected. So we are assigning the query where module has brand in implode PID array. That means here we are loading all the brand related to the PID array, not the latest one. Here before I created another code where the latest products only is shown in my view area. So here I used implode to obtain the result set as string. Here implode means function used to join together the elements of an array into a single string separated by a specific delimiter. Now here delimiter. Here the delimiter is the comma here. It is separated by the comma. Now the result set, the PID array is separated by the delimiter. Now there are two IDs from the result set 1, 2. Now using implode here, it will create a string 1, 2. Now if we take an example, if you have an array like apple, banana, cherry in a list. Now here I will show you. Here see, here I have the array like apple differently, banana differently, cherry differently. Both are single values. That means apple is a different value, banana is a different value, cherry is a different value. Now here I have created a variable $, separated implode. Here I am separating the array using the commas. Now here I have echo comma separated. Now the output will be like this: apple, banana, cherry. That means a string. The output will be into a single string. Here now there are multiple values. No, it will be into a single string. The same thing happens here. The IDs will be into the single string. Now here we are checking if the PID, that means if a brand is not selected. Now we are assigning the query as where module has brand ID and checking the assigning the relevant PID array. Else if the status is not equal 0, that means if the status is 1, then we are checking writing the statement as and the module has brand ID in implode PID array. So with this modification, your query will include all products related to the selected brand, not just the latest added one. Now here this is happens using this implode function. Now here the second situation is the brand equals 0 and module not equal 0. That means a brand is not selected, a module is selected. Now we are taking the module has brand result set and database search, select all from module has brand where module ID equals to the module we are selecting from the advanced search page. Now here I have obtained the result set as num rows and created the PID array. Same procedure like the brand where we selected the brand, same procedure only here also, here we are creating the PID array, and within the while loop we are checking assigning every ID to the PID array, available every model ID to the PID array using while loop. So here in using while loop, one at a time is assigned to the array, one at a time. So here we are building the query with the enclose, and here we are checking the model ID. That means if a model is not selected, here the PID array defines a different meaning. That means here the PID array means the model ID. Now if the model ID is 0, that means if model is not selected, we are assigning and the status also must be 0. Status also must be 0, and we are assigning the query where model has brand ID implode PID array and separate by the result, that means the IDs by the delimiter comma, and we are assigning the status equals 1. Else if the status is 0, sorry, not equal 0, that means if the status is 1, I have assigned the query and model has brand ID in implode PID array. That means with the model there's something, another condition is selected. A brand can be selected, or a category can be selected, or a search field, within the search field something can be typed. So in those situations this query works. So the third situation here is brand not equals 0 and model not equals 0. That means both are selected, brand and the model. So here when the brand and the model both are selected, we are checking model has brand ID, database search, select all from model has brand, where model ID equals model and brand ID. Here we are checking both the model and brand, because both are selected now in the advanced search page. Both are selected within the select tags. So here we are checking the brand ID and the model ID, and we are checking obtaining the result set as in num rows, and assigning the PID array, creating a PID array. Here we are assigning an array. So here while within the while check, while we are assigning the both model and brand ID to the PID array one by one. In the while loop, the IDs are assigned one at a time to the PID array. Now here we are checking, here the PID array defines also, the definition also changes. Here both model and brand is not selected. Here not empty PID array means both the model and brand is not selected, and the status also must be equals 0. Here we are checking the query where model has brand ID in implode PID array. Else if query, we are assigning the query, if else if means that when the status is not 0, we are assigning the query and model has brand ID in implode PID array. So I have detailedly discussed this a complex part. I have discussed detailedly. Now we will move on to the next condition. Now the next condition is the condition. That means brand new or used, or there can be many more conditions. According to my e-commerce web application, brand new and used is the available conditions. So here we are checking the condition not equal 0 and the status must be 0. That means nothing must be selected and condition also must not be selected. So we are assigning the query where condition ID equals condition selected in the advanced search page, and here we are assigning status equals 1 because we have now assigned the query, and the status also now becomes 1. Else if the condition is not equal 0 and the status also not equal 0, query, we are assigning the query and condition ID equals to condition. Now here I am not again and again discussing this else if part because I have mentioned here, and here with the keyword, when and keyword appears, that means already something is selected from the advanced search page. Now here with the condition, with the condition something must be selected. Now here iPhone I have selected brand new. Now only this one is coming. That means the iPhone 12 is used. Now something is selected. That then only the else if code works. Now here I have the next condition is about the color. If the color is not equal 0 and the status equals 0, that means the color not equal 0 means the color is selected and the status equals 0. That means nothing is selected, only color is selected. Then only if the color is selected, we are assigning the query where color ID equals color, the color selected in the advanced search page, and assigning the status as 1. Else if color not equals 0 and the status also not equals 0, we are assigning the query and color ID equals color. So that means with the color we have selected something. Now here with the color, now here I am selecting it. With select color blue, and if I selected here, now the iPhone 12 is coming. Only the iPhone available blue color is the iPhone 12. So that is how the condition works. And we will move to the price range from and to. There are three conditions must be checked in the price and price from and to. Here the first condition is not that means price from is not empty and the to is empty. That means from is in the from field something is written and the to field is empty. And the second condition is from field is empty and the to field is not empty, and the third condition is both the fields are not empty. Now we will discuss the first condition where the from field is not empty and the to field is empty. Now if and the status equals 0. If the status equals 0, we are assigning the query as where price must be greater than and equal to from. That means now from means we are checking the basic range. The price can't be lower than the from value, because we are checking from means the basic range we are searching. 2 is the higher range, highest range we are searching, from the lowest range to the highest range. Now here the lowest range is from, so we are checking the price must be higher and equal to from. Higher and equal to from. If the status and assigning status as 1, that means we have already now written the price range the from price range now we are assigning the status as 1. Else if the status is not equal 0 and price greater than and equal from. Now here like this. Now here iPhone is selected and the price range must be 100,000 at 1 million, we will say 1 million, and we will search. Here the price million 1 million, nothing, the 1 million is not there, so we will check by 100,000. We will check it by 100,000 and search. Now the 100,000 is this one. The starting price is this one, starting from 100,000 iPhone, and the color blue. We will not select the color. Now the from 100,000, these are the both phones available under the brand iPhone. So this is how the from works and the else if code works. Now we will move to the to. Now if to is not empty and from is empty, we are and also the status equals 0, we are assigning the query where price is lesser than, the price must be lesser than and equal to 2. That means the 2 range is the highest range we can go to. So the price must be always lesser than the 2 range. That means the price must be always lesser than what we type in the to field. Here in the to field, what here we type, the price must be always lesser than what we type here. So because the user checks the range between that only, the user doesn't opt for a higher range than 2. So that's how the 2 works here. So we are assigning where the price is lesser than and equal to 2 and assigning status equals 1. And here in the else if we are checking if the status not equal 0 and assigning the query and price lesser than and equal to 2. Now here we will check this also. here, and now here we will check up to 150,000 and search. So up to 150,000, this is the phone available, because that phone is 280,000 or something. So the highest range we can obtain, so that is price must be always lesser than 150,000. So 150,000 iPhone 12 is the available product. Now we will move on to the next condition, else if. Now here we are checking the range here, because we are checking a range because the both field are empty. That means within this range all the products will come. So here we are checking not empty from and not empty to. That means both the fields are not empty. And status equals 0. And if the status equals 0, we are assigning query where the price between from and to, and status equals 1. And here else if we are checking the price and status not equal 0 and query assigned and price between, we are checking the range, no, so we are using the between keyword, not greater than or equal or lesser than equal. We are checking between, the price between from and to. So we will see 150,000 and 10,000. We will check from mobile phones. Check there's a phone between 10,000 and 150,000. The phones are Oppo F19 and iPhone 12, 75,000 and 100,000. So that's about the advanced search. These are the product sorting we will discuss in the upcoming videos. Now we will move on to the pagination. Here the pagination design is here. Here we have the page. We are obtaining the page $post page from the here we are sending the page now in the JavaScript. Here we are sending the X as page. So we are receiving it is as a page. So page $page no equals page, and here we have already discussed. Here we have limited results per page must be 5, and here this is the card, the how the product is must be shown. So here how the product must be shown is in this design, and here this pagination must work when this advanced search here, when the advanced search function works, only this relevant pagination also must work. So here for previous page, here page number -1, for next page number +1. So that's how the pagination work. I'm not discussing it detailedly because I already have discussed, I think 2 times I have discussed it. So here I'm giving the basic idea of the pagination design and the process. So that's all for this advanced search process. Thank you. Have a nice day.